Utkarsh, I am able to see that you're in a practice session, start webinar, the commands I'm able to see.
Right.
So should we start now? Basically, we are live on YouTube.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session where we will talk to you and present to you about the summer programs that are open to undergraduate students in India. We call it the VISP, the Visiting Indian Students Program. I know this is a very unusual year, and I hope everyone is safe and healthy and well. Please take care. Some of you know Ashoka University. I think I'll just take a quick minute to introduce myself first and then the university. I'm Vanita Shastri. I'm the Dean of Global Education and Strategic Programs, under which office our summer programs are run. We do several summer programs, and this is one of them. We offer courses for Ashoka University students from abroad, international universities, and also, as of last year, we opened it to students from India, colleges and universities across the board. As some of you who are interested and have seen, Ashoka University is a private university that was started for the undergraduate programs in 2014. And slowly over the last 7 years, we have built our programs, undergraduate programs, that is their BA. We also have several masters now and PhD programs. And also we run a one-year fellowship program called the Young India Fellowship. These are our main large stake programs or large number programs. So let me deep dive into the VISP or the summer program open to you who are interested and you are here today. So let me share my screen and we'll get started in a minute. So I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. As I said, this is the VISP program at Ashoka University. Ashoka University is a multidisciplinary liberal education offering that. And as I said, this is the second year we are inviting Indian students to come and be part of this program. It is going to be online. As we all know, most of these programs have moved to the virtual space, and so have we. This will be an excellent introduction to liberal arts education, which will be taught by our own Ashoka faculty. And so you will have access to, just being like a regular Ashoka student, access to this semester. These are the dates, July 5th, which is the first Monday in July, and the program goes for 6 weeks. So it will go till the 13th of August. It's very fast paced because we have to compress or we have to cover the entire course of a full semester in 6 weeks. So every class meets 4 times a week. And the schedule is from anywhere from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening. So it's, it runs really smoothly and in a good speed. I've already said this, that this is a 6-week program, and in your classroom, if you do come, you will probably have a combination of these kind of students, right? A bulk of them, of course, will be Ashoka students, the majority. Some will be students who we call VSP, visiting students from international colleges, and of course, college students from here. So it will be a very global classroom, as I always like to define it, where you will have access to your peers from very various backgrounds. What is the value for you, right? Why should you come and do that? You'll get a good insight into what the experience of a degree program at Ashoka is by taking courses in the summer. And the liberal arts or the Ashoka way of learning is really putting the focus on the learner. So it's really the learner centric. So we expect you to be really an active participant in your learning. The courses that you get offered here at Ashoka may be a little bit different from what you have in your own home school. So you can explore some areas, you can broaden your scope of knowledge. At Ashoka, if you're doing a BA in one subject, we don't restrict them from just taking courses in that one major, whether it's economics or history or political science. You can take courses from other disciplines. So maybe you can get an experience of that. You can build your soft skills, leave the crutches of a syllabus, right? Because the faculty at Ashoka have the freedom to really teach from their own interest in terms of the course topic, their research. So it's a very creative syllabus. You will get a Ashoka transcript or a mark sheet, as it's called, from taking the course. So it's always very good to have that, especially if you are going to apply for postgraduate studies, because as you build your dossier or your folder with all the things that you have done, having this Ashoka transcript will help for postgraduate studies, whether you're doing it in India or abroad. And as I said, we at Ashoka also have lots of master's programs. So, coming into Ashoka in the summer, getting a glimpse into what it's like will help you. So as I'm talking, you can I can see some of the questions coming up in the Q&A box. You can write them there or in the chat, and my colleagues will help us. We'll come to answering those questions at the end. Like I said, this is really the liberal arts pedagogy or the method of learning, where it's really an active participant. So you as a student, you're the learner, and the focus and the model of the education is really how to help you learn and explore your own way of getting better at the so it's not text-based, right? So we don't follow really a text. There are readings, there may be other kinds of materials, a video or a film, and so every class will expect you'll get the course syllabus with the readings beforehand. Some of the readings will already be there on the platform. You can take them and read them. So you have to come pre-prepared. It's called pre-reads. So the class will be really about the active discussion based on that reading. Then there is, of course, continuous assessment. It's not like you take the course and you do one exam at the end. There will be some writing, some presentations. So it will be something that will be holistic. And I always think of the Ashoka pedagogy as something that, maybe you see the short-term benefits, or you may not see it right away, but you'll see the long-term impact. It's only much later that you will remember some of these learnings, points that were raised. And so I always say that, one can only join the dots over time. You can't really say be very contractual, especially with education, right? So the opportunity to interact with Ashoka faculty globally, who are very well known in their disciplines. They're doing research, very active research, because that's really important for them. Every faculty at Ashoka has to do that. They've come from all across the world. So you really are able to meet them, participate in a global classroom, right? And like I said, it's a discussion-based presentation. It's not like the faculty standing there, lecturing all the time. It could be some lectures. It could be like a multiple combination of lectures, multimedia resources, you all peer-to-peer learning, and so on and so forth. And a part of what your assessments might be would be research-based paper. So you will have to learn how to do research. There's a lot of emphasis on academic integrity. So you also get an insight into that, like what does it mean when you write papers, how do you source materials? How do you quote them? How do you not, misuse some of that information? So those are some of the things that we emphasize. Then, of course, like I said, the summer courses have, we have quite a good sampling from different disciplines and also different kinds. So we have something which we call foundation courses at Ashoka. These are really the core courses that every Ashoka student has to do. But for you, it could be a course, on philosophy of science or Indian civilizations or mind and behavior, which is a combination of psychology and philosophy course. We have like 5 of them on offer on environment science. So those, something that you could explore. We have creative writing courses, critical thinking course, some courses on media. We have Neha Dikshit, who is teaching a course. And she, as you may know, if you don't know, you should Google her. She is an award-winning journalist who works at Ashoka. So the ability to work and learn from her. So, and also, of course, we have electives in various disciplines, psychology, economics, history, political science. And so, all of this will really help you prepare for higher studies, as I already mentioned. So the kind of courses that you do will really expand your horizons. Now, of course, the multiple perspectives in the class, as I already pointed out, being in a class which is very sort of diverse and globally from all different places, you will be part of this, where you really be able to learn from each other, the kind of questions, the academic questions that your peers are asking. You'll have valuable interactions with Ashoka students and other students. Some of the topics that might come up in the course or even in the class discussion might be, things that you're interested in, or that will open your mind and be really thought-provoking in terms of, critical thinking, which is a very important aspect of the liberal arts pedagogy at Ashoka. Now, as I said already, that this is going to be online, and Ashoka has, very seamlessly switched to virtual and online education, and also has got an award for that recently. So the faculty have now been teaching, a year and a half on this, so everyone's very experienced. We've run very successful programs, so we are totally confident that this is going to be something that will happen with no glitches. And of course, we also have different kinds of online engagement through different means. Our IT and technology platforms are also built in a manner that they really support the academics. So the LMS, the learning management system that we use, is something that you'll all get. Those who join the program will get the Ashoka email ID. So once you are in Ashoka's system, you'll be able to access the LMS and also the course materials, and the faculty will use that to communicate with you, and you'll see all the readings, assignments, questions, maybe forming teams, all that. So that will be really easy way to engage with the course material. So will you feel like an outsider, right? You will be like, oh, everybody else will be from Ashoka, I'll be the only one from outside. I think, my office and my colleagues who are on the call, plus all the different things we do, will make you really feel comfortable. The faculty are very open to sharing and orienting students to the course and its requirements and expectations. So, you will have that support from them. The courses will have teaching assistants or teaching fellows, as we call them sometimes, in most of the courses. So they'll be like the junior faculty in a sense. They'll be your go-to person. You can always go and ask them questions. They will, help you with that. There will be ample student interaction. And like I said, the summer office will conduct orientation for you, as well as we offer a whole host of social and cultural activities for everyone who's here, even some professional workshops, how to write a resume, how to do presentations. So all of that will be offered on the side, which will help you interact with the Ashoka community. And I hope, at least from last year's experience, we can say we got students really felt very comfortable and part of the whole program and the class. So here are just some sample testimonials that we have got from students from different other programs We run a pre-college program called the YSP, the Young Scholars Program. So that is something that students enjoy. Beatrice, who came from Sciences Po, this is an international student. Also, students who come from our partner institutions or abroad are very happy because they value the fact that they are able to get a perspective on a topic which is not either Western or European, and they really value that. And of course, the interaction with the faculty. And once you have access to faculty, then you can be able to develop a relationship with them. And as we all know, this is very important for your lifelong learning, right? And this is some of our testimonials from last year, our very first year, when we invited Indian students to come and take courses with us. So you can see right here, I don't have to read each one off, but then overall, they had a very good experience. They enjoyed the courses, and also the specific topics, like in this media course. I think probably Neha taught this course last year as well. So all in all, I can say it's going to be fun, good experience. So think about it, and if my colleague Nandini is on this meeting in this seminar here as well. She's going to be answering your questions in the email. So I think we have a lot of support. We will, of course, take you on a virtual tour of the Ashoka campus if you do join in the orientation, and you will be able to see the campus a little bit. And then I hope you will visit us or apply for master's programs at Ashoka. So in a nutshell, this is what it is. If you are a current student at a university or a college in India, then you are eligible to apply. The deadline is coming up June 5th. And we hope you will. If you've already started the application, it's very simple. Here's the website. On the website, you'll have the access to the portal. It's very simple. You have to upload a couple of documents. And if you have any questions, then this is the email you write at summer.visp@ashoka.edu.in. Also follow us on Instagram, because we do a lot of outreach there, and you can see some fun stuff about the program. One thing that I need to clarify very clearly is that, of course, this is a summer program which is fee-based. And this is the price of the course per course. And unfortunately, we are not in a position to offer any discounts or financial aid, because this is, just one semester, one-off kind of a program. So I hope I've given you a good insight into summer courses at Ashoka and how you'll be able to join and apply. We are doing rolling applications. So as soon as you submit your application, we'll review it, and we give you the offer. We are saving some spots in every course, but they are on first come first basis. So of course, the sooner you do that, if you're really interested, then you should engage with us, and we'll help you complete that process, right? So I'll stop there. Thank you very much. And I can take questions now. I know some people have already written some questions, so let me stop sharing my screen, and I can.
Thank you, Dean Shastri, for that wonderful presentation. We can start with the questions. So the first question is, can master student also join this program?
No. This is a program. The summer courses are for undergraduate, so you have to be doing your BA to be able to join this. I hope you will apply to the master's program at Ashoka.
So the second question is, will the session be recorded? My university might reopen in the first week of August, as sometimes as the classes might clash with my offline classes.
The summer courses are online. So even if your university opens, I'm not sure it'll open in person, but if it's online, if you're taking one course, it's going to be an hour and a half or 2 hours per day, 4 days a week. So there may be a way for you to manage the schedule in such a way that you can actually attend. If you can't attend and there are few classes left, we can request the faculty. The recording of the sessions will be something that we'll ask faculty to do. If they agree, then we can certainly do that and have you see them later. But you will have to, also, of course, towards the end of the semester, it's also more about finishing off your assignments and so on. So I think you will be able to manage managing your own schedule for your own university, as well as, attending the classes. But we can certainly look into recording.
Thank you. So the next question is, I'm a psychology major. During this program, can I undertake a research project?
That will be totally, dependent on how the course is structured. If the faculty has structured the course in a manner which you have projects to do within the course, or in an affiliated way, then it would be so. Outside of the course, it would not, I think, not be possible, because that would be a different kind of a thing, right? We'll have to open you into a research or internships at Ashoka. And as of now, we haven't designed this as such, but it's a good question. I think we'll look into it.
Okay, thank you. My next question is, what is exactly that one learned from this program? What are the key takeaways?
So I hope you attended my presentation. I think I did emphasize a lot about, the ability to take a course at Ashoka with the faculty, learn something different, and also learn it in a different way. As I said, it's not textbook oriented. There are pre-reads, there's different kinds of readings, there are different kinds of resources that you might be using. You get an Ashoka mark sheet, or what we call transcript. So you really build your dossier or your folder of the kind of things and achievements that you can have done. It also opens you to networking with the faculty. It also, of course, you have the ability to use this in whatever you do from here on. Like I said, applications for masters or even for your program. I think sometimes we don't quite understand the liberal arts pedagogy. It helps you build certain skills that will help you wherever you go, whenever you go. So when I said that, it may seem like, what are my short-term benefits right now? This will really also help you in your long term. You'll only look back and say, oh, I did that course at Ashoka, and now it's helping me in my job or in my career or in my life. And that is the value of the liberal arts pedagogy. I always give this example of, I don't know if you have seen Steve Jobs' talk when he gave to Stanford University on when they were graduating. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's a wonderful presentation where he talks about exactly this, that it's very difficult in life to say, I'll do this, then I'll do this, then I'll do this, then I'll do this. It's very hard to draw that line beforehand. And even if you do, sometimes, life, presents it differently and changes the course. But you can always look back and say, oh, that's math school teacher in school taught me this, and now it is coming to my benefit. So you can, connect the dots going backwards better. So that is what I would say.
Thank you. That was an awesome answer. My next question is, I have taken a gap year. Can I still join this program?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just explain it to us. Tell us, but you have to give us your valid ID, which lets us know that you have taken a gap year and that you plan to go back, and that's fine. The other thing I did not mention, because it's not really very well structured in India. This is very well done in the international schools with our partners. That's called transfer credit. And now, with the new education policy, I am trying to push and see how we can build this option for India or in Indian universities as well. If this comes through, and if your school is open to it, suppose it's a school that is also in the same kind of thinking like Ashoka. If you take a course at Ashoka, it's a 4-credit course. You can actually transfer the credits to your own school if your school will allow it, and we'll help you do that. So if it's a Kriya or a Shivnadar, if they're open to it, like we are open. If our students go and take a course somewhere else, right? Mostly they go internationally. But if you look at the course and we say, okay, this is, we agree that you've covered enough ground. It's a good course. We approve the credits. Then we transfer credits, and that's a very, very big value, which I think the new education policy has brought as a policy. I hope schools in India will implement it. I'm actually, really pushing for that, and that will be a very, very important sort of something that. So you not only take the course, but you then get credits at your home. So if you had to graduate with, say, 30 credits, then these 4 credits will add to that. I hope that helps that.
Yeah. My next question is, how many students would be there in each course?
Right. So that also differs from course to course. I showed you the kind of courses we have. Some courses, we call them course cap. So the faculty design that. They say, I want a course of, 25 students or 30 students. So it'll be anywhere between 20 to 35, 40. Some of our foundation courses may be a little bit larger, but, it'll be around that.
Okay. My next question is, if I'm a liberal arts student, will this course still help me?
So I'm not sure what you mean by when you say liberal arts, but if you're saying humanities or, social sciences, yeah, I mean, this course will help everybody. I mean, we have science courses as well, right? Science students at Ashoka who are doing liberal arts. So it's a very holistic education. So if you are looking at our website where the courses are listed, and if you have a specific question on a particular course, I'm happy to answer it. But yes, these courses will help you if you're a liberal arts student as well.
Thank you. My next question is, I'm an undergrad student. My next semester is starting in August. How do I plan both these things simultaneously?
Right. I think I answered that in another separate question, in another question. If your schools are starting in August, like I said, this will be online. If you're taking one course, which means 2 hours a day, you can probably manage that in your schedule. There won't be that many days left. And we'll also, like I said, try to get some recordings for your course. If we can do that, we'll definitely try to do that.
My next question is, what is the deadline of the applications?
The deadline of the applications are 5th June. The semester starts on 5th July. So I think, the sooner you tell us, the better, because like I said, we have to also, we are keeping some spots in each course for you. So the sooner you decide, the better for us and for you, so that you get the course of your choice.
My next question is, will I be getting a certificate after completion of this course?
You will get a transcript, which is better than a certificate. So that's, I think in India, we also call it a mark sheet. It's a very good, actually, next time I will give you a sample transcript from Ashoka. It tells you exactly the summer course and with the logo and the signature of the registrar, and the back, it explains what these courses mean. So it is actually more valuable than a certification in a sense, because you can always add it and tell if you apply for jobs or or postgraduate studies or for higher studies, you can say, I did a course at Ashoka University, which is a private university, liberal arts and sciences private university in India, and I'm including my mark sheet or transcript from there.
My next question is, I'm a third-year undergrad student. Can I still apply to the summer program?
We'll let you apply, because, for us, we do a 4-year program. It's a 3+1. So, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Okay. My next question is, do I need to get in touch with my own university for the credit transfer, or that can be done from the office of GSP?
We can help you. We can write a letter. And like I said, we do that all the time with our own students and with our international students. So your university or college has to be open to that. So you can definitely go and talk to them and the academic office there or the registrar and say, I'm doing this course. Will you accept the credits from that? And we can give you the letters for that. Yes, absolutely.
So my next question is, how many courses can we take up at one time, and what would be the fees?
Right. So you can only take a maximum of 2 courses. And the reason for that is because it's like I said, it's a short course semester. It's 6 weeks. It's very fast paced. And like I said, if we're covering the entire semester in 6 weeks. So there are 4 classes per course. If you take 2, that's 8 classes. That's a lot, because it's unlike, like I said, you have to come prepared and you do the pre-reads, you do the assignments. Every class might, if not every class, but every few classes, there might be some interaction, presentations, so some teamwork. So it's very engaging and a lot of fun, but it's time consuming. So we recommend, in fact, even with our students, we only allow them to take minimum of 1 course, a maximum of 2 courses, and not more than 2 courses.
Right.
And it is fee-based. And I think there is the fee I presented. It is 60,000 rupees per course.
Right. I think we are towards the end. My next question is, would there be a proper curriculum like a semester in college for this course? Will there be test, mid-sem, or results that will be declared?
Yes, absolutely. It will be like a regular semester. You'll have an orientation, you'll have classes. It will depend, the assessments and assignments will depend on every faculty. So some faculty might just have you write a research paper or something. Some may give some tests and exams. Because it is 6 weeks, we don't very specifically have like a midterm as such, but some faculty who are thinking of a midterm or like, assessing or doing a assignment or an exam, maybe in economics or psychology, some of the science courses, they might have something in the middle. But other than that, it will be continuous assessment. Some of them may have writing a paper, research paper at the end of the semester.
Right. So we are towards the end, and this is my last question. Will Ashoka will be able to provide all the learning opportunity through online medium?
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, will Ashoka be able to provide all the learning opportunity through online medium that they
Right.
use?
The course is online. So the entire semester, all the programs that we run will be done online. So not only the course, but suppose you have like a discussion session, a small breakout like room, like with the teaching fellow or the teaching assistant is taking a session, everything will be online. I also said that, my office runs these additional workshops for you as an opportunity that, you come to Ashoka. So we do these summer programs. All of those will be online as well. So everything will be done remotely, in the virtual space.
Yeah, I have almost covered all the questions.
I think there's a course from Jahnavi on philosophy and psychology. Have we covered that one? I can see that in my Q&A. Let me see. She wants to take the philosophy and psychology course. Do we study environment sciences and others? What are courses will be included? Okay, so if you want to take a philosophy and a psychology, you can take courses, one of the philosophy and one psychology, but you can't study environment sciences and others in that, right? Obviously, the program and the course will be related to philosophy. Whether you'll get a letter of recommendation from the faculty if you perform well. Absolutely. If you, this is why I said that if you make connections with the faculty, you can follow up and, if you're doing well and you network with them, then they might give you a letter of recommendation for your higher studies. 6 weeks is a little time to write a research paper. Well, the topics will be accordingly done. What does a valid ID mean for someone who's taken a gap? Well, you have to show us that you, the communication with the school that you're taking a gap year and so on. So we know that you were at this, let's say you were in one Ramjas college or whatever, and you decided to take a gap year. You must have told the university that, right? Some kind of communication that you are. I was just looking at the Q&A that came into the webinar itself. I think we've covered most of them.
Yeah, we did.
certain courses ask for prerequisite courses. How do we fulfill that requirement? Yeah, good question. So suppose, I think in economics there is, in psychology there is, a couple of courses have that prerequisite, which means that suppose, it's like, I'll give a very simple example. There's a course on writing, right? And the prerequisite that you should know your ABCs. How can you do writing without knowing your ABC, right? So like that. So that is what the meaning of prerequisite is. So I think if you're doing a course on macroeconomics, and I think it's a course called Topics in Macroeconomics, and it requires, so you have to just tell us that in your school or in your college so far, you have done the basic requirements, the topics that have covered, which will help you be in this class and take the course for your own good, so that you don't feel like, oh God, this is too heavy for me, or too high. These are new topics I don't know anything about. So you need to know some basics to take on the higher level courses. The other thing that we've explained on our website is our courses are numbered. You can take the course code, it's called the number of the course. If it's 1,000 level course, 100 or 1,000 level course, then it's, introductory course. The 2,000 is the second level, 3,000 is the highest level. So if you see a 3,000 level course, you should know that this is, like for seniors, third year type course. So you should be aware that obviously the materials will be related to the level of the course. So I hope you have understood that. And if you are, taking or interested in a course that has prerequisites, then, if you write to summer.visp, they will help you and tell you what we need. And you can ask from your own college, or you can just show us that, okay, I've already done these introductory courses, so I have that, and that's fine. So I think we've covered everything. I'm a liberal arts student, and I'll choose my majors later. Yeah, we like those students. Our students don't choose their course majors till the third semester, 1.5 years into the program. We let them go shop around, see what they want to do. Sometimes a student who has come very focused and very definite that, oh, I'll do psychology, or I'll do biology, or I'll do economics, suddenly stumble upon sociology or anthropology or philosophy or literature, and they change their major, and that's perfectly okay. And if you haven't decided, then you're in a very good place, because you can take a sampling of courses from a discipline where you want to explore. So, you should definitely, look into that. Okay. I think, Namita,
Yes.
are there any other questions?
No other questions. We requested to follow us on Instagram for all the updates for VISP. So the link of that will be pasted below in the Q&A. So just head towards. And if you have any queries, we will be pasting the link for the Q&A, the email as well as the phone number. Please call us there. Thank you.
Right. So I just want to thank you all for attending, and just want to emphasize that because of the rolling nature of these applications, if you're interested, please engage with us. We can answer your questions. We'll be happy to call you. You can email us at summer.visp.edu, ashoka.edu.in. And these are all there in the chat. Now you can take these down and, engage with us. If you're interested, then please follow through and reserve a spot and come and join us this summer at Ashoka. Thank you very much.
Thank you.